Hi, welcome back to Cooking for Cancer and Chronic Disease. My name is Eric Capizzoli. I'm a registered dietitian.
My name is Julie Pallas, also registered dietitian.
And playing off our sides with a twist little video series here, today we have a green bean salad, which is from the recipe itself from Bon Appetit.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little involved, but...
it is. Definitely ways to modify to make it a little bit less involved, which we'll talk about.
Yeah, for sure. And this, we kind of thought of like the green bean casserole you do at like a holiday.
Right.
This is going to be a little lighter, a little more fresh green bean dish, if you will.
Sure. Definitely a little less heavy than like the cream soups that we're used to adding.
Yeah, all the nice calories. So with this, our ingredients are going to be green beans, obviously. We're going to blanch these. So Julie's going to just put them in we already have boiling water right now. We have Parmesan cheese, our vinaigrette, which has apple cider vinegar, Dijon mustard, Parmesan cheese, oil, and honey in it, and garlic. It's a lot, mouthful there. So with this, the dressing is going to be pretty involved. It's all in the recipe, which will obviously be in the description, but we didn't do it on camera because it takes
a little bit of time, right?
So it's like you have to blend the Parmesan cheese with all the ingredients I just said, plus some water.
Right.
The other thing we did off camera was pickled these shallots. So we just take 2 shallots, slice them up, and they're in apple cider vinegar,
some honey, some salt. So it's like a quick pickle, a quickle.
I like that. So with that, we're going to use this vinegar from here as the vinegar in the dressing.
Right. We were talking earlier, so like we said, the dressing is a little bit more involved, but one option to kind of lighten the workload a little bit, we can definitely buy just a pre-made Parmesan vinaigrette at the grocery store. I don't think it would taste as great as the homemade, but again, if we're short on time, if we want something quick and easy, that would be a good swap. So that's one way. Also, we grated the cheese ourselves. You could buy just pre-grated cheese, and that way you don't necessarily need the blender.
Yeah, for sure. And it's Parmesan cheese too. This one we got is, we usually get most of our products from Whole Foods, so this is a pretty expensive block of cheese.
Right.
You can get the ones at, your local grocery store, which are going to be a little cheaper. But doing the already grated is something you can definitely use for this, or just buying the dressing, like Julia said.
Right.
As far as the nutrition for this?
Right. So, like we said, a little bit lighter than probably something like a regular green bean casserole, but because we're adding things like olive oil and the cheese, we're of course adding a good bit of calories. So for the entire recipe, so we used was this a pound of green beans?
Yeah.
So for the entire pound of green beans, obviously no one's eating a whole pound. We're going to get around 970 calories. Again, most of that's coming from the oil and the cheese. Mm-hmm. We do get 31 grams of protein also coming from that cheese. So again, good way to kind of boost up a veggie side. 43 grams of carbs and 70 grams of fat. Again, cheese and the oil are providing most of that. So again, it's not that it's, we're not eating plain green beans. So if we're trying to get in some extra calories, this is a good way to kind of bulk up a vegetable side. Mm-hmm. So again, anytime we're having some vegetables, adding oil and cheese is a good way to not only make it taste better, but also add those calories if that's what you're looking to do.
Yeah, for sure. And I think, which I was surprised we kind of talked about, was the amount of protein. And Parmesan cheese is a pretty high protein cheese.
Right.
Also has a lot of saturated fat, sodium, all those things in it.
Right.
But that's where you're going to get a lot of that protein. It's kind of like a rage now. People are eating like blocks of Parmesan cheese.
Right, it's like a protein bar.
Right, which we don't recommend, but you are going to get the protein, and Parmesan is very good.
Right, exactly. And we were also saying that a lot of the ingredients in this recipe are kind of pantry staples. So things like, your typical seasonings like salt, pepper, garlic, things like honey and mustard. What else was in there? That was kind of the apple cider vinegar, if we have that on hand. So it's not that this is a ton of ingredients that we might have to run out and get at the grocery store. It might just be like the Parmesan cheese, the shallot, those sorts of things. Let me turn this off.
Yeah, most people don't have shallots just laying around.
Right.
But yeah, so it is, and again, it can be kind of involved, but it's we're trying to give you some more options. This is going to help, as like our last video, with if you don't have mouth sores, but if you have taste changes, it's going to give you different kind of taste. You know, it's going to have savory, a little bit of sweet from, you know, our ingredients here, and it's pretty bright.
Definitely.
And,
yeah, and if
it'll look pretty.
definitely, I was gonna say if we are having kind of mouth sores, taking out like the vinegar aspect of the dressing would be a good way to kind of help with, you know, we don't want to aggravate those mouth sores, and you know those acidic things can definitely do that. So we just took the green beans out of the pot. We put them in a bowl of ice water to blanch them. That kind of stops the cooking. That way they don't get super mushy. We want to keep the crunch still in them. But we also don't want them raw. So we just blanched them for about 4 minutes. So that's kind of a good time frame to cook them enough, but keep them from being super mushy. And Eric's just draining those. And then once he gets back, we're going to put those into our big bowl and just toss it with our dressing. So again, pretty quick recipe, minus that dressing, which took a little bit of extra time.
Still got some good color too.
Yeah, definitely.
So usually whenever you like boil them to death, they're going to be little ice cube in there.
Ice cube, yep. Snuck in there. Okay, so we got green beans in the bowl, and we already added the vinegar to our dressing from our pickling liquid. So we're just gonna toss our dressing and our shallots with or toss the green beans with the dressing and the shallots. It does look really good. It's kind of like a creamy dressing.
Just want to grab a bigger plate.
Okay, and then do we want to drain the rest of the shallots or just add the whole thing in?
We'll just add it on there.
Okay.
Make it look nice, right?
Yeah.
I'll do a little something here.
Yeah. And, you know, of course, veggies are a great way to get some fiber in. So if you're looking to up your, you know, fiber in your diet, any vegetable, but green beans are a great way to do it.
Yeah, this would be very nice on like a long plate.
True, it would look nice. And pairing this, you know, of course, we said we get a little bit of protein from the cheese, but if we pair this with, you know, a protein source like a piece of chicken or fish, great way to kind of make it a little bit more of a balanced meal. Maybe add some whole grains like brown rice for some extra fiber.
And then our shallots here. So these are just going to be our pickled shallots. Looking a little crazy.
They look good. I'm excited to try this. I like shallots. I like anything pickled, really.
Yeah, and the pickling, you know, takes that harshness away from.
Right. So it's not like as, not spicy, but like,
That like
you know,
bite.
the bite. Right.
Yeah. And then this, obviously we need some more cheese, right?
Right. Never enough cheese, especially when it's good Parmesan cheese. Wow, that looks so fancy.
Oh, look at that.
Beautiful.
Should be a chef. Oh,
You want a fork? Oh. Okay. I'm going to taste?
you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. This is going to be an awkward one, these big beans.
I know.
They
I
cooked
kind of
enough.
want to. Oh,
You going to
I
flip
want a
it?
shallot. I'm not going to get a shallot.
Just the bean.
That's really good. It's
Okay.
definitely a lot lighter. Like when you think about, like we said, like the green bean casserole, that's very heavy, kind of rich. This is like the other way around, super bright. I feel like it would be good for like a springtime dinner, Easter dinner.
I like it.
Yeah.
We're going to bring our special guest in here to try it.
Crashing.
Oh.
Oh my God, you scared me.
I want to try this. As soon as you started putting on more Parmesan cheese, I was like, that is
Yeah.
something I need to try. That
That's
looks
really good.
delicious. And it does look pretty.
Right.
Thank you.
Very springtime colors with
course.
the purple
Yeah.
shallot.
And like you said, it keeps that crunch.
Mm-hmm. Right, and if you like your green beans a little softer, you can always boil for a little longer too.
How is it?
So good.
Delicious. That dressing would be good on so many other things.
Yeah, broccoli with that would be crazy.
If you made, if you made that and just had it, like you could store that in the fridge, right?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, just like anything. You could put a little bit of avocado or canola oil in it to keep it loose because the olive oil will
right.
harden.
Right.
But
No, but this is great.
yeah, that lasts about a week in the fridge.
Yeah. Well, I highly recommend if you're looking for kind of an elevated vegetable side, definitely try this one out.
See, I think you guys are doubting me. Isn't it good?
So
No,
good.
I-
I love green
yeah.
beans.
It's so
You know
like,
me about my convenience.
Yeah.
Right.
These extra steps, I was like, oh no, you know. But
Right.
Worth it.
Definitely. Well, thanks for our special guest for coming to try our green beans. But yeah, highly recommend. If you guys try them out, definitely let us know what you think.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for watching.